Formal operational thinking is a cognitive stage that begins at the age of 11 and lasts into adulthood. It allows people to think systematically about possibilities and hypotheses of different situations. Skills such as deductive reasoning, logical thought, and systematic planning begin to develop. Children tend to face problems with random tries. They change one variable at a time as they make attempts. Formal operations allows children to test the different outcomes systematically. The whole process makes it too where they can explain and defend their own answers. When children are arguing with their parents or other family members, they may change one thing at a time as to why a certain thing is a specific way. They then may reason their statements. One example that an adolescent might say when arguing or debating with a parent on being home before 12 on prom is, "Can I be home by 2 if I go to the prom after party where there is no drinking and it is safe?" There can be many different types of responses because adolescents begin to think in abstract ways. Piaget believed that deductive logic becomes very important during the formal operational stage. It requires the ability to use a general principle to determine the specific outcome. Thinking in this type of way involves hypothetical situations, which is often used in math and science. Although children usually think concretely and specifically in the early stages of life, the ability to think in abstract ways comes about in the formal operational stage. Instead of only relying on past experience, children consider outcomes and consequences of particular actions. This type of thinking is essential for long-term planning. In the earlier stages, children use trial and error to figure out their problems. During the formal operational stage, the ability to solve problems in a methodical way emerges. This new way of thinking allows children to quickly plan organized approaches to problems. Some theorists believe the formal operational stage can be divided into two subcategories: early formal operational and late formal operational thought. Early formal operational thoughts may be just fantasies, but as adolescents advance to late formal operational thought, the life experiences they have encountered changes those fantasy thoughts to realistic thoughts.